What's up, YouTube? Before we get started, if anybody has a Venusaur, message me, please. I like to have the whole set. And another thing, if you have 3 skill drains, 3 Beast Machine King Barbaros, and some regular Beast King Barbaros, that would really help out. I'm trying to make a Barbaros skill drain deck. Just message me if you do have some trade or sell. That'd be really awesome, guys. So it's going to get started once again from Team Record 12. This is Nordic, my Nordic deck. Been running it for this format. It's a little anti-meta-ish, I would say. Kind of weird. For one, I run like more than 25 monsters. Not trap heavy, and that's really saying something for Nordics. I can compete with windups and then Rabbit and Insectors, you know, if I open with Veilers or something, or, you know, if I have a good hand. You always have to have a good hand with them. Windups, open with a Vader, that'd be freaking awesome, man. That's fucking great. This deck, I don't sing for the gods just because I can. I do if I have to. But other than that, this deck exceeds and sinks more than anything. It's really more into this format. So let's start with the Nordics. Vanitas, you have to run this in Nordics. It's the main tuner. It's a substitute for any Nordic tuner. It's a dark, level 4. It can actually be any level you want to, depending on your deck. Its other effect is send any monster from your graveyard, and from your deck to the graveyard becomes that star, so it's great for exceeding. Also great to send a gold fax to the graveyard, and it's already fuel for Thor. So this card is really fucking great in this deck. Next, Tulish off of the Nordic Alpar. Awesome card. Usually you see these in pure Nordics. This is not pure Nordic. This card actually works very well. Say if I have a god on the field, it's an effect. When this thing's effect is when I normal summon it, I could target any monster on my side of the field, special Nordic, with the exact same level or less than that card. So if I have a god on the field, normal this, special gold fax, going to aid or exceed, or, you know, whatever I have in my hand. Remember, guys, the one thing I like about this deck, it's very situational. It's not pure Nordic. So your opponent really doesn't expect, my opponent really doesn't expect some of that stuff, what I do. Garmer, I used to run 3, took 2 out for 2 other cards. I'll show you that in a bit. Use this for stall if I have to. If I start top decking, you know, if I don't open up with Veilers against windups and they start going off on me. It's a dark level 4. Just set it. It's got 19 offense. They attack. They think it's one of my goats. No, I just bounce their monster or something. Or if I had this in my hand and a Lestral, you know, just normal, target one of my monsters, go for this, and exceed. Like I said, very situational. Go with my Nordic Beast Tuners now. Goldfax, awesome card. You have to run 3. You cannot not run 3. Easy and 7 with Black Gold when I special with it. The only Nordic that is not searchable would say is Sangan. Because it's at 16. Everything else is under 15. This is also great with Lestral, you know, like I said, just normal Lestral, target, special gold fax. This card specials a lot. Lestral really helps when I draw into gold fax, because I really don't like them in my hand, actually. 2 white goats. 2 is awesome. Just when it's throw a battle, get special 2 level 3 tokens. Whether I have gold fax or bandits in my hand, that's an easy 10 or 7, or tributes. And when they're destroyed by battle, if I have these bad boys in my hand, just when one of my white goats are destroyed by battle, not only get 2 tokens, just drop this in defense. When it's my turn, switch to attack, switch it, it's effective when it's switched to face-up attack, special a Nordic Beast from my deck and face-up defense. What's another one of these to exceed, white goat, or special gold fax, and go ahead and sync from there. That'll be it for my Nordic. On to my other monsters. We're gonna start with 2 Veilers. Pretty much staple in everybody's deck. Really saves you against a lot of decks. Windups, for instance. um, Dead draws against. This has been dead draws against Dark Wolves. There you go. The only time it has not been dead draws against Dark Wolves is the ones that run Chance Archfiend, Stygian Police, or Gainers. Other than that, really useless against Dark Worlds. One Snowman Eater. One of the cards I took out for one of the Garmers, 19 offense. They attack it. They think it's a goat. Pop one of their monsters. It's a good decoy for when my opponent has Doom Cowl on field. Switch it. Its effect is mandatory, so both this and Doom Cowl is blown up because of Doom Cowl's effect. So level 3 to sync with or exceed with, and it's a water attribute, and I'll tell you why later. Sangan, staple, searches anything out that I need. Veilers, Snowman Eater, any of my Nordics except for Goldbacks. Next, one Thunder King. Another thing I took out for Garmer, the last Garmer I took out. I seem to draw into this first turn a lot. For some reason, it's kind of weird. I like to open up with this card. It's kind of make my opponent nervous a little bit. Or if they just start to set cards for some reason, I always summon this when there's when they set a Sangan, just hidden, they can't even add. I seem to get pretty lucky with Thunder King. I don't know why. So I love this card. I'm thinking about taking out one more card and putting it at 2, but I kind of don't want to push my luck. 2 Cyber Dragons. One kind of worked. One wasn't enough, so I put it at 2. Love it. Fucking love this card. Special, tribute off for something, or sync with it, or exceed, or whatever. Special, contact into Zen mains, Carry Curry, whatever. This card has saved me against Zen mains. Fucking hate Zen mains unless I get one, and of course I'm gonna run it. But other than that, this card is great. Love Cyber Dragon. Next up, Kaias. I used to run 2. This deck was good at 2, but then I put in 1, and I'm a little bit faster with some of my Nordic engine, because double Kaias was part of my anti-meta. I left it at 1, kind of like it. Might go back to 2, we'll see. So far 1 has been working really good though. 1 Chaos Sorcerer. If I had BLS, I'd run that instead. But one thing I do like about Chaos Sorcerer is special it out, remove one of their monsters, and sync with it. Or one of my favorite combos with these 2 cards and Cyber Dragon. Special Cyber Dragon. Tribute off for Kaias. Remove their back row. Remove a Light in the Dark. Bring out Chaos Sorcerer. Remove their monster. And I say it with 24. Or what I used to do when I had an Exabeetle, exceed for 6. And that card is just amazing, Exabeetle. I wish I still had one. Gores, awesome card. Changes game. So if you're down, you top deck into Gores, they attack you. Drop Gores, changes the game a lot. Staple, it's always going to be awesome. 1 Lad. This is the card I might take out for either the second Kaias or the second Thunder King, but I really freaking love this card. It's actually been working for me. I bring it out really easily with goats. Or one thing I do is drop Gores when they attack. They think I'm going to be keeping it, but I actually tribute this and the token off, bring out Lad. My field is pretty much empty because I had to keep it empty for Gores. By the time they finally get rid of Lad, it's going to take a while. It's going to negate everything. I'm going to be hitting this stuff. They finally get rid of it. Instead of them attacking again, I drop I special Gores for my graveyard because Lad's effect is when he's destroyed, bomb my field. So since I usually have no field to bomb, I can also special a monster out of my graveyard, which I usually use to bring out Gores. 27 beater, they can't attack anymore if they can't get over it. If they can, then I lose less life points than what I really would have lost. And 2 Beast King Barbaros. Love this card. Again, if I have this in the graveyard and Lad's on the field, blow my field with Lad. I special this at 3,000. My turn, I usually Monster Born the other one. I've done that before with against Dark World. Two 3,000 beaters. I love Beast King Barbaros. But I need some more for my Barbaros Skill Drain deck, which I need. On to the rest of my deck for my spells. Staples basically. Dark Cold, Monster Born, Book of Moon, Heavy. Double MST. I used to run triple duality, but I took them out for 1 Plot of Avarice, 1 Smashing Ground, and 1 MST. I like it better. Runs a little bit better for some reason. One thing I like about Plot of Avarice, it recycles my goats or anything else that I need, or especially my gores or my Lad if I can. On to my traps, I only run 7. 1 warning and 1 judgment. I used to run 2 warnings. Burned through my life points too much, so I took this out and I took a warning out and something else and put it at 5. But then I put a double torrential back in. I'm back at 7 now. I like double torrential. I have a lot of back row hate, so I'm not scared of Starlight Road. And for the rest of my traps, 3 fetters, chainable rotas for Nordics, decoys for MSTs, heavies, and Lilas, Raikos, whatever, you know. Or some cases Caius, they try and remove it, chain it. Onto my extra deck. Chimera Tech, Cyber Dragon, Contacts, and Zenmains, or Karakuris or something. For my rank 3s, I got Leviathan and Acid Golem. Love Acid Golem for game pushing. Rank 4s, Utopia. Well, my only rank 4, staple now. Onto my Synchros. Run 4 7s because I go into them pretty easily. Start off with Ancient Fairy. It's a wall, good against Dark Worlds. Special, and then I think with it or whatnot, even though I can't attack. Sometimes I just like to set up my field. Black Rose, staple, bomb the field, or it's just a good 24 to go into really quick. Scrap Archfiend, my beater out of my Synchros, easy to go into. And Gugner, what I use to sing Goldfax and Snowman Eater for. Just pitch 2 out of my hand, pop 2 cards on my opponent's side of the field. I love this card. My 8, Stardust, staple. Lightning Dragon, get rid of their beat sticks, and it's easy to go into with the Soften, Goldfax, or Vanadis. Red Dragon Archfiend, if I had a Scrap Dragon, I'd run that instead, but until then I run this. Good 3,000 beat stick, and it gets rid of Spirit Reapers. Field Marshals, my level 9, 29 beater, get a +1 when I destroy face down defense, and it's a dark, and if I had a Mistworm, I'd run that too. From my level 10s, Decisive Armor, Loki replacement. Don't like Loki that much. This is a Loki replacement stats-wise. Dark, level 10, 3,300 attack. That's what I use against my lights. Awesome card though. And Odin and Thor, you have to run Nordics with these. Cannot run Nordics and not have these. Just awesome. 4,000 beat stick, 3,500 beat stick. Negates monsters effects right here. And stops spells and traps. That's it. Thank y'all for watching. Again, if you have any of the skill drains or Barbaros cards, message me. So, thank y'all for watching my Nordics. Sorry for the long video, but if you're gonna put up a deck profile, why not explain it, right?